Hey guys, good morning. Zombie Vampire Elich reporting in. We done a 20-hour stream yesterday, and I still feel like I'm in my bed trying to fall asleep. Look myself in the mirror today and more pale than usual. I'm not young anymore, boys, to play video games 14 plus hours a day. The amount of exhaustion that follows after long streams is piling up. Piling up. I had to just get 3 coffees just to start the stream. 3 coffees just to start the stream. And I have a feeling gonna be playing X3 again all night today. At least the time is going passing, right? No news yet about the next patch. Might be announced this week or next week, hopefully, before we start the Dwarves campaign, Karazakarak. At least Gwent had a dev stream today with new patch tomorrow. So this gives me a little bit energy. Archmegan says 3 coffees is how I get through work. Take a day off. Day off! Somebody time out this person. We don't take day off here. You take day off when you die. What the hell? Day off on this stream? Umat? Oh, where is that coffee? Where is the coffee? So, what we're doing here, we're gonna be again splitting the stream. 4 to 5 hours of The Awakened, the rest of the stream and the rest of my spare time with X3 Albion Prelude, the space simulation game. Not doing anything else off stream, so might as well just play some X3. You need Monster Ultra Energy. Oh man, when you drink energy drinks to fight exhaustion, you make it worse. I'm speaking from experience. If I drink more than 2 energy drinks a week, it just makes it worse. Space trucking. Well, we're no longer space trucking. We have a Slaaneshi pleasure cruiser. I mean, taxi. We're driving a taxi and getting rich. Taxi and getting rich. I just need some B vitamins. B vitamins from that smoothie. Yeah, the energy drinks have horse doses of vitamins. Pretty bad for you. But you still want some B vitamins elsewhere if you're not drinking energy drinks. We have this this milk drink or yogurt drink. It has all the B vitamins in it. It's pretty good in the in the morning to get up. Healthy, nothing unhealthy. Get that and an apple, you're ready to go. So we're here with the Awakened 114 turns in. This is part 4 of this campaign. We had only 7 crashes in Invocation of Heck. I saw somebody made a topic about Invocation of Heck on Reddit again. Let's go actually check it out. I think it was Adrius again. Adrius, he doesn't really learn that you can't really win an arguments with keyboard warriors. They have those stats, just like they just win. They just win. This is exactly the same topic about Invocation of Heck that has been for the last year on Reddit. Every now and then. For the last year. Somebody complains about Invocation of Heck, and then you have, the keyboard warriors assemble, and they just, trying to deny that any issues actually exist. So this time Adrius, you guys know Adrius, is a regular here in the channel and he streams sometimes. He posted Invocation of Heg, the spell still crashes the game, sometimes still has to be fixed, it crashes for vampires and vampire coast, it ruins the factions. This is not only the chaos and the beastmen are not fun to play anymore, but not even the undead are fun anymore because of this. This keyboard warrior says, never crashes for me and I still use the spell quite often. So Adrius says, just happened again. I guess he's talking about stream, talking about the stream, yeah. 2 times. Franz Carl says, I have never encountered this in my 4,890 hours in both Warhammer games combined, of which 3,450 hours were in Warhammer 2. If it exists, it's a huge bug that should be fixed though. Now this is a lucky person, never had the issue. But you gotta be wondering how many of these 3.4 thousand hours are actually playing the undead. So, you know, these hours mean nothing. Another person says, legitimately never happened to me in 300 plus hours. I don't even know what this means. It's almost like there's some kind of CA guy behind this. The 300 hours plus is a meme. It's a meme mocking the developers that don't really play this game. Doing a Vlad campaign right now and have it cast dozens of times today alone. Diglek Bro, we have Diglek Bro here. Just because you have an experience doesn't mean it's not happening. Okay. And we have a response. I didn't say it isn't, I said never happened to me. Frankly, I've never ever heard about this bug from anyone for as long as I've been discussing Total War and the spell has existed. When they open a line like this with a 3 times ever, you expect them that they at least have 2,000 hours of Reddit experience, but still has only 300 hours in the game. So you know where this person is spending their free time. You know, on Reddit, probably the game is running in the background. The fact that this is happening at all is a brand new information to me and pretty much everyone else in this thread. So when someone laments this bug is still happening and that game is ruined, you're going to get some incredulous replies about it. The fact you know that this is actually happening to our games, and I know some other reliable people that this has been happening to, one of them a multiplayer player, and then you have people here coming, you know, that we are full of shit, pretty much in, you know, saying it lightly, you know, just, you know, hurts my feelings. Hurts my feelings. The idea that it ruins the factions is funny because, as I said, people have been playing this game for thousands and thousands of combined hours and never had it happen. I've played multiple Vampire Coast and Vampire Counts campaigns lately and never crashed, not even once across hundreds of turns and dozens of battles where the spell was cast pretty much on cooldown. Maybe, just maybe, the issue is hardware, not software. I used to think that this bug has been introduced with the changes to some of the battlefields when they introduced the island battles, because it didn't happen before the island battles, if I remember right, but somebody said it was happening here before. So I had this theory for a while that it was only when the new battlefields are present, because it started happening on some of these battles when we played a long Vampire Counts campaign, sometimes on Ultron. But in our latest Vampire Counts campaign, Sylvania with Mumford, when we played the survival campaign, it crashed 3 times near Drakenhof while fighting the dwarves in the same battle. In the same battle, 3 times crash. We should actually go check that, find that shit. I should have actually prepared it here, guys. You know, it's not like this is a professional stream or anything. Just, you know, bear with me. Bear with me here. So let me find that campaign. Vampire Counts. Let's actually see it here. Was it 7 hours? Oh man, it's gonna be a little bit to find it. I guess we're gonna just delay this campaign. It's not like we were missing anything. This is a campaign turned into a bore. Oh shit. Oh shit. Look at that! ASMR on the right side. Busted. 1 second. Okay. Mm-hmm. God damn, where did I put the video now? This is one, this is two. Okay. Yeah, let's just clear history. Clear history, not need to show your dirty laundry on stream. God damn it. Okay, okay. Here we are. Let's go see if we can actually find that battle here. Bear with me, guys. Pokesub. Karakaiser defense. Where was that bell again? Let's try to see if we can find that bell. It's not like we're... what was this bell here? I actually want to see it with my eyes again. No, this was not it.
Oh man, it's not like you have a bunch of cavalry.
This knights look pretty veteran to me, so that might be happening in a previous video. The dwarves did arrive a little bit later, I think. We'll find that, we'll find that. It's not like we are... These are chariots, goblins, orcs. I think it was snow on that battlefield. What is this bell? Hold on. Go a little bit faster if we just slow the quality a bit. Oh, what do we have here? It's against the Skaven.
Blade.
Okay.
Before this guy, before he got all this shit.
Oh yeah. This is actually that nasty rogue army there. It's not a. It's actually faster on 1080. What the hell? There was a battle here, but who did we fight? Fort Greenskins.
Army on the left, army on the right, 50-50.
It's not it. I'm trying to find that battle where it crashed 3 times. I want to see exactly what was happening here. We just totally lost what we were talking about because I didn't have this. Should have had this prepared, right? I don't think this is this bell.
Man, Scotty Diablo is a backlash game.
This bell does look familiar for this, but I don't think it was this bell. We fought quite a bit of dwarves there. 612. We were fighting there. Just one warlord. No, this was not the not that army. I'm looking against that battle that crashed 3 times. Probably faster, right? Yeah. 6, 12, 20. I'm not talking about this battle, I'm talking about that battle that crashed 3 times. So a battle like this is the primary issue. So what happened here? I casted Invocation of Heck once. It was on Blood Knights. So I clicked Invocation of Heck once, one click, not overcast, and boof, game crashed. Never happens, boys. Never happens. Shut up, Warhammer. Shut up. You're too loud. I have a headache. Okay. So, it never happens. Where the hell was that 3 times? This campaign had 7 parts. I'm sure it was actually somewhere here as well. There was that battles against the High King. The battle with dwarves happened towards here.
Where the hell these guys bring these armies?
If can somebody go to this video fighting High King battle? Maybe it's the actually one before. I think it was maybe one even before. That one was actually pretty bad because it was crashing consistently. I'm not sure if it's a part 1 or part 5, but you know, who gonna how the hell keep the track of this shit?
I could, the way you're gonna know how these effects work.
Who's gonna keep the track of this shit?
The ones that have the same name will not stack. But the ones that have a different name by the same effect will stack. Both beneficial and harmful effects.
I'm not seeing any crashes here.
That's basically how it works.
The reason why I want to show this one, because this is happening in the old world with all factions right outside Dragonhof. That's why I want to show this one. Part 3.
Hey guys, couldn't sleep, so back with more vampires. We're playing a survival campaign with vampire counts. Started as the Manfred because of the siege attacker.
Best to look for the black screen, right?
And 29 turn scene. The goal of this campaign is just to.
This battle looks intense. What is this? Ah, that's shit. Imagine I had this time to actually cut this shit out now. You need to have people working for you to actually get the highlights and shit out of this. It's like no humanly possible for a person to do this and play the game at the same time. Especially with the buffering it comes from Twitch sometimes.
Holy shit, man, we might lose these.
At least for the against more Carsons. It's not part 3.
Not this much cavalry.
But it does look like this similar composition. Part 3. 628. Okay, thank you very much. Let's go check it again. I think I was on that one, on the 5 one. 628. So we didn't get to that point. I remember it was a difficult battle, and we had to use some healing. This is basically how you test the stability communication hack. Developers, this is how you do it. This is how you test the stability communication hack, for fuck's sake. Not on spreadsheets, but in the game, you see, you know what happens. How it happens. Yeah, I think that was the bell. I was healing the troops at the end. And to see if the game is stable. You see. It looked like it happened while Curse of Death triggered on the cavalry. It actually messed up the video here. The video is actually 2 seconds in the future. It was on triple speed. Fast forward. This is not overcast, by the way. This is not overcast. This is just a regular cast. Curse of Undead is AoE. So it was this bell. It was this bell. This was not an easy bell. Not an easy bell at all. Just one second, guys. Okay, I'm here. So what is this composition there? Yeah, this is not a joke. I mean, look at this shit. You expect me not to use invocation here? I don't even have Vargeists. Okay, so battle is happening here. I summon the zombies. Healing is still happening, and here comes the altar for Poltergeist. And I'm probably breaking shit, since it's, you know, no sounds. So, invocation is currently active, and was it AoE or single? It was a single cast on Manfred. Single cast on Manfred. So, Manfred crashed the game. Just healing Manfred. What the fuck? So the fact you cast the invocation Heck, you trigger the Curse of Undead. Curse of Undead, what does it do? It heals all the undead on the battlefield, and if they are on top of the health and some who have died in this battle, they'll start to resurrect. The same way invocation Heck will resurrect them, but just a mini version. So by the time you cast the spell, before the spell even triggers, the Curse of Undead triggers. So Manfred is currently not healing, in Curse of Undead active, he's healing now. And the Curse of Undead is about to expire. It expired. And what the fuck crashed the game then? Curse of Undead from the Rise Dead. Curse of Undead crashed the game, not even the invocation of Heck here. This is not even invocation of Heck that crashed the game. So Curse of Undead crashed the game here. You can see it clearly there. Currently Manfred is gaining health from an invocation of Heck, so he's just healing. And there is no raising going on, but I cast the Rise Dead. The moment it starts casting, you can see the Curse of Undead. The whole army is getting mini version of the invocation of Heck, and it crashed the game. So not even the invocation of Heck crashed the game this time. It was Curse of Undead, which is just the mini version of resurrecting corpses from the invocation of Heck. So it's not just invocation of Heck that crashes the game, it's the Curse of Undead that can crash the game as well. So corpses coming back to life can crash the game. You can clearly see here triggers, Spirit Leech, and Curse of Undead, game crash. I didn't even cast the invocation of Heck here. I used fucking zombies to overwhelm those guys and the game crashed. So it's not just invocation of Heck, but the effect that the Lord of the Vampires has when you cast every spell. The Curse of Undead. The funny thing is, the Restless Dead effect of Lord of Nehekara is the same thing, but the game never crashes. So it's the Curse of Undead that is crashing the game here. Or it's just unique to the Vampire Counts units. Never happened with the Restless Dead, but Curse of Undead is crashing. So it's not just invocation of Heck, it can happen on the passive as well. And this issue was not in the game for 5 minutes. This issue has been here for over a year and a half. That's one of the reasons why I've been avoiding a long campaign with the Vampire Counts. And the guys in this topic, some of them are saying like it's never happening. It's not just invocation of Heck, so it's Curse of Undead as well. Have you ever noticed this happening with AI users? No. The AI usually don't have the Curse of Undead. So it might be actually Curse of Undead from the Vampire Count that is causing the crash and not the actual invocation of Heck. Speaking of funny, you've had your Reddit account since 2017 and never posted anything until today. And it's in reply to a single comment in a day-old thread. Was my comment that I've never experienced this bug, the thing that drove you to your first ever Reddit post, or did you forget you were logged in to your alt? Oh guys, the keyboard warrior strikes again. This is a counterattack. Poor Dig Bro is on his knees. On his knees. You guys know Dig Bro. Dig Bro, one of the top supporters of this channel. He's here a regular, and he comments on Reddit. I guess his first is pretty much a debutant on Reddit here. He's like, finally he's posting something, and people are already trying to cut his throat off. I honestly don't understand. So Dilbro says something that, we will not read out loud because, 3 months later somebody's gonna take shit out of context, post on a clip on the internet, and Elliot is gonna be the bad guy. But you can read it for yourself. Cue the Spanish guy. There is some truth to this, but some of these people on Reddit do, try to get some discussion going, but there's definitely some truth to this. What do we have here? I honestly don't understand what the last part of your post is meant to be. Are you trying to make fun of them for deciding to post after lurking for a while? If so, that makes close to no sense. That's Archmagnus. Is the Elich's White Knight. You seem to try and backtrack on your dismissal by saying that it's a brand new and it's not ruining factions because it's apparently super rare. But that in itself is logic that doesn't make sense. It doesn't ruin factions for those that experience it. Your logic just isn't consistent here. About you saying that the issue is hardware, not software, it's very possible that it's a combination. Just like other bugs that have existed before. A purely hardware bug in a game doesn't exist in this fashion. Hardware bugs don't only manifest in something so obvious. The bug also isn't limited to invocation, also tied to Curse of Undead, which is a mini invocation that's map wide. That's just what we've been talking about. This is, guys, my Reddit account, Elich _ I have 1.3k Reddit card, whatever that means. Sir, I'm a Dick Duck White Knight. My bad. So a certain another user says here, has literally never happened to me, and I'm 200 turns into a Vlad campaign. What the fuck you doing 200 turns in a Vlad campaign? And like 40 into an Archon with SFO. Archon? Huh. I guess Archon in SFO must have the invocation heck. So if you don't have overwhelming proof that it's specifically the spell with absolutely no mods enabled, then it's probably not the spell. A streamer LHTV on Twitch is streaming right now with no mods. It happened 3 times already today. This bug is in the game for more than a year and a half. The way the Adris does it is wrong. This is just, he just, giving them, you're just giving them, a target to get attacked. This is like waving a steak in front of hungry dogs. You don't go to Reddit like this. You don't go to Reddit like this, you're gonna get attacked. This is not how you do things on Reddit. You're just waving a steak in front of hungry dogs. This is just not even doing any favor to me or to the game. You're just inviting trolls. It's like you're a public announcer, not even on the radio to do anything else. You're just announcing something, It's like doomsayer. You're doomsaying pretty much. This is just doomsaying here. Doing nobody any favors. You just invite hungry dogs to get attacked. I played the game for a year and a half and haven't had this happen a single time. So forgive me if I find it highly improbable, if not outright bullshit. There has to be more to it than simply casting the spell, because I've used it thousands of times. Just last week probably 2,000 times in a single siege. Never crashed, not once. So we got here plenty of other content creators know it exists. Legend Total War knows this too. Here again you're giving him targets. Legend Total War is not a very welcome person on this Reddit. He's more likely cause a rebellion on his name mentioned in a topic than anything else. This is not how you discuss these things. You have to be you have to do it by the book. You have to do it so by the book that they can't say a single bad word to you. And if they say a single bad word to you, you're going to invite somebody defending you. If they do, that's how you have to do it. It's the only way to deal with these people. It only happens if you use it after the battle has ended, and once it happens in that game, it will crash 3-4 times in a row on that point. Don't heal after the battle ends. It only happens if it uses after the battle. After the battle, huh? Look at this, I'm raising dead. I'm raising dead so I can kill artillery. This is a classic vampire move. Raising the dead in the air from on top of artillery. This is a classic vampire count move. Curse one dead, game crash. Here comes that Alt F4 poltergeist, because this issue does not exist. I have a poltergeist in my house, and the poltergeist knows, which button to push. It pushes this button called Alt F4. So Elich gets a couple of gray hair every time. What's left of my hair on the head anyways. It never happens. Only at the end of the battle. Only at the end of the battle. It only happens if you use it after the battle has ended. So you can't even cast Raise Dead on top of artillery and it can happen. Not the first time either. Some of the crashes that happened were not even caused by Invocation of Heck, but were caused by other Lord of Vampire spells just triggering the Curse of Undead. You sure it's not a miscast or something? One can never truly know the chaotic results of that. Well, yeah, like I said, there is a 6% chance when casting Invocation of Heck or Curse of Undead in this case, that the game will crash. That's a miscast, the real miscast. God damn, we're gonna be getting people on the stream. Maybe I should just put followers only chat again. It never happens, boys. Outright bullshit. The way these people are saying this, it's almost like they played the undead, the vampire counts every minute of their day for the past, year or two. The way they say it. I bet these people just play other factions and, it's almost like, it's like a hidden agenda here, guys. Because, the bug is clearly there. We even talked about it on the Sea Discord when I was still there. It's there. And it's almost like these people want the vampires to, suck, no puns intended, in multiplayer. Not even they don't want to work in single player. It's like they hate vampires. This is Empire players, guys. Empire players pretending they played Vampire Counts campaigns and giving their life experiences. Sorry, that's the way I see it. This is the way I see it. Most of these people just talking out of their ass. It's Reddit, of course. Enough jibber jabber. Let's go into the game. Now I have a headache as well. Oh boy. We're here with the Awakened with Luther Harkon. No artillery playthrough, so no mortars, no carronades, no Necroflex Colossi, and no Queen Bertha, whatever thing that shit is called. Yoo-hoo! I'm in a zombie mode, guys. I streamed yesterday for 20 hours. I feel like I'm feeling in bed right now, trying to fall asleep. And instead, we are starting a stream for the day. One more coffee will do it.
Admiral of the fleet.
One more coffee will do it. We destroyed some couple of Chaos Army cities yesterday. Luthor Harkon is taking these jungle territories here. We just clicking and getting Lastria. No, it's a very difficult campaign. Why is the game so loud?
I need an audience.
Well, the thing is, Pine Templar, the month has just started, and I don't plan more than 2 campaigns this month. Not unless the patch is released. So, we started wars and we finished in a week, so what the fuck are we gonna do for the next 20 days?
Malekith, what brings you before the Lord of the Black Tower? No!
There are military allies with Clan Pestilence, one of the enemies of the Vampire Coast, but we're working together. We don't really care about completing the this faction to victory screen. We've done it before. It actually can be done pretty fast, under 15 hours if you just push it. But not what we're doing here. We're just having some fun with Depth Guard and some melee units. Nice, very nice stats on this Depth Guard. 75 melee attack, 77 weapon strength, so nice. Especially deadly right now because of Savage Blow. Casting World Domination. I don't want to go into another depression for 3 weeks, no thanks. Not even 1,000 subs will do it for this time. So we're gonna go harass these guys here so the Malekith likes us more.
By the comet, it is hell. Murder them.
Auto resolve against experienced range units. Balance of power is nearly 90% yellow. What's the worst that can happen? I don't want to experience this shit today. No thanks, they're just fat. The fact they have better range and then they get good result is just stupid.
Luthor Harkon!
Who's next?
Been using one deck droppers bombers for flavor in this army. Lobsters do help the Depth Guard overperform. You don't really need them. You just more help to the army, so you consider a big threat. So mostly in a case you get outnumbered.
Fleet captain!
Gunnery mob! Rugby! Very well, I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Hurry! I can!
Button. This is the day, boys. This is the day today. We're not gonna get another invocation crash. The Reddit boys have convinced me.
Lead captain! The gas rock! My cutlass thirst!
Your orders! Storm them! I will end!
Midnight Raider! Orders!
Storm them!
Oh, the lobster takes some damage from that guy. This causes a lot of noise. Yeah.
Holding action! Let it begin! We will kill! Ready! Moving!
We have missed resistance on depth guard, so they're much better against range. They did have a HP buff in the past, so not as bad as they were on the release.
Gunnery more!
Just a little bit support goes a long way with units like this. This is still a flavor unit. Still a flavor unit, far from the top choice. But it's a flavor that works even with the current bullshit of Series A experience on their positions and quality unit just being a poor value in general. Crab must have taken a volley from the guns.
Souls for sale!
No healing here, huh? Can heal the Earth and Light, and I
is
hope
not
they fix these
free.
bugs one day.
Fear me!
Move those bones! Bolster the galleon!
Level 50, 26. We got good spell stuff. The Cruciverse is good, but we don't need to use it with this army. Against Nagash is shit. The main spells that we cast is the Dance Macabre to increase the attack speed on the units. Main way to make the undead units aggressive and actually kill faster. Invocation of Heck, so these three work together. And Situational Wind of Death. With the Vampire Coast, we don't really make it amount of Wind of Death, but we still do cast if there is a good situation for it. This thing needs attack and damage. If I had a pet Terrorghast, how would I name him? Oh man, I can't say it out loud. No, no. It's gonna be clipped and put on the internet.
Admiral of the fleet.
Something in my eye, guys. 1 second, bear back. here. I'm here. Luther has a zombie dragon, does he? No, he's a Deathshriek Terrorgeist. Only Mumford has a zombie dragon because he's the greatest sorcerer. Nagash was weak.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the
Fleet
hell?
captain, reporting.
Wonder what creates this fog of war here again and again. Hey, Kevin.
The sea knows my fate.
There's like nothing to do for shit wizard here.
Overland.
There's a nice balanced army here.
No prey, no pay. Get on!
We're currently having some income issues here. We'll get more money. We have 3 strong armies, that's why the income is low. One of them still miss up productions.
Captain, on deck. Sail away.
Canary White. What is what the treasure is about on the other side of the world?
Powder.
Roman will get some experience here. He still don't have the black flag. We can reduce upkeep here by 23%. Even actually more when we upgrade the shipbuilding. Eilish has only been 3 weeks. It's actually been nearly 4 weeks that we haven't played the game. When we got back to it for 2 campaigns. There's been no patch, you know. But the stream will die if I don't play Total War for at least for 8 weeks. Can take break for 2 months. This is just a survival 2 campaigns this month before the patch. I can handle January with no Total War, but January and February would be devastating.
About time. Admiral of the fleet. Bray comes. Fight. Exchange them for plunder. More blood in the seas. Power.
I don't need to do that, Cervantes. I'm playing other things on the day. People will realize that without it. This is still better than over 90% of the games today, so it's not like there's anything else to play.
The galleon awaits. Move, you spineless bags. Blood kiss of the seas. All above all.
2 settlements destroyed. We should probably just ignore them there. Shit Wizard is already getting pretty good with skills. Some will just bully chaos. Let's go look for the treasure here.
Sails up! Heave ho!
Even when I'm really burnt out on Total War, which currently I'm not really, just not really like the state of the game right now, I can still play this game several hours a day. Like, you know,
Voyaging.
just regular thing to do.
I thirst. Voyaging.
To serve.
Just go explore north. This guy's actually ignored these territories here and just went straight north. Interesting.
Moving out.
Not like they have military, they just merge and recruit. I played some of the RimWorld, yeah. St. Luke says they released a Horfix today for 3K. Looks like the 3K team, you know, is still ahead of the Warhammer team. You know, when they get to the job tomorrow, or you know, they will get their tag when they enter the building. We are on Warhammer 2 team today, and they'll patch the game. It's a very strong event. Look at that.
Shots beat swords.
Wave treading.
Admiral of the fleet.
They might just duck me here, but I don't mind. Don't mind. Looking the one which doesn't have a pair. So if you can see 3 of these, 1, 2, 3, means this is not a one. Solitude is all desired, so the one which doesn't have a pair is the one, which is the first one. We've done this one many times. And we got a war banner. My bad, renamed war banner.
Seed.
Which is not that bad for this type of arm. This arm actually could use some extra leadership.
Just so.
I don't think Chinese play this game. They'll play Diablo Immortal and Hearthstone,
Sail away.
and 1,000 copies of those games. Missile resistance for the deck droppers is pretty good. We do use a lot of deck droppers. Yeah, jump troop. Just taking the rest of Lastra here. I send our ally to attack Hexwatl. Can we actually get it here above building 10k now? What was the outcome that Gunner tech that increased armor piercing? It's a bug only in typo. It's missing armor piercing missile damage. Since it's buffing ranged units, it should be saying armor piercing missile damage. So it's just a typo. It does buff the range damage, yes. So to fix this bug, they need to. It has to say armor piercing missile damage plus 20%. Because when you look at the unit, You have weapon strength, which is divided by the weapon damage and armor piercing damage. And when you look at the missile damage, it's divided by missile damage and armor piercing missile damage. Which the developers do sometimes confuse missile damage with missile damage. But you know, when you have missile damage and armor piercing missile damage, 3 types of damage, you know, I can see how they get confused missile damage with missile damage. But in case of that one, it's just typo. It works as intended.
My blood will
Weapon strength and ranged damage or range strength should be the name, divided into missile damage and missile armor piercing missile damage. So it avoided confusion for players and the devs. It used to be ranges used to be bugged because of that. Missile damage was missile damage, and not missile damage that also buffs armor piercing missile damage. It would be nice if they actually store this province. This province is very nice for us.
gunnery wide. Short
How the hell is Brest still alive? I've been so used to this campaign. Oh god, this is another easy one. Oh man, my brain is not as work today. Oh, where's my coffee? So we need to guess the number and the color. Since there is blue here and red here, meaning this cannot be blue and red. So we have 1 here, so the 1 goes here, 2 goes there, 1, 3, 4, 2. There is 3, 4, so 4 goes here, 2, 3, 1, 4. So we have 3, 1, 3, 1. 2, 1, 3, 4, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3. I lost it. That's as far as my brain can register today. I lost it. Goddamn mini games that need pencil and paper outside the game. Oh man, too much zombie today. Okay, let's go at it again. 1, 3, 4, 2. 2, 3, 1, 4. 2, 3, 1, 4. 4, 1, 2. 4, 1, 2, 1, 3. 1, 4. 1, 4. 2, 4. Which color now? One, 3, 4, 2. This one is purple and this one is red. Purple, red, because purple is here, red is here. Purple, red. Red, purple. Oh god, it's not today is not day for this.
Correct pig.
Nice reward. Nice reward.
He knows my fate.
Probably just let him destroy this.
Deckhands, forward! 3 shoots to the wind!
Took longer than the Britannia campaign.
Nubbers.
Marshals. Britannia was a shit faction before all those updates. Now it's manageable.
Sea master. Course plotted. Captain. Astride the waves.
Back to your ranks.
Mostly grows, I can tell. You come think.
I am the Pirate King. God damn. No pirate greater.
We're just gonna stabilize this. We're gonna need either alliance or gonna take down the
Should
crown
I
as well with
sing
us.
for you?
She's probably gonna go to war with Dark Elves.
What tribute do you offer the great king of Nehekana? My will.
How do we keep Nagan on their side? We just eliminated all the actual enemies in that area. This is just not stable anymore.
Very brave.
Not stable anymore. If I don't give him money, we'll have got to war with Dark Elves, and it's just not gonna be happening when the Emperor and Wars exist. Weapon string, melee attack, and magic resistance.
They could go either. King of the Vampire Coast.
Guess we can just give all the remaining money to Nagrand. So basically, the Clan Pestilence is going all north, and they're losing settlement here to the Chaos. We can totally take the settlements they have here now without much trouble. Why? Why click the buttons?
Yes.
Rank 7. Yoo-hoo. Looks like they got beaten in the Southlands. The reason why our treasure is not that high is because we haven't actively built pirate coasts in the right places.
Astride the waves.
I am Malekith, Lord of the Black Tower and King of Nagaroth.
One pestilence could actually go to war with them, I think.
Horned Rat provides.
And this is not stable at all.
My technocracy.
More head skulls.
This looks like they already patched the game, guys. C8, no need for patch. Carry on with the Three Kingdoms, no need for patch.
Horned prophet.
Curse my crowded psyche. Hear me? That's the onslaught. There is no stopping me.
Bloodified Banner of Slayers. So another one that gives 5 leadership, but also gives anti-large on top of it. Miserly hordes are just waste of time.
I resume.
It's actually not bad for Sirens, if you can actually put it on Sirens.
Ahoy!
How does diplomacy work with Skaven? Do you randomly send diplomat trained? Don't be silly. You make a an appointment on the internet. Enter a chat room and you discuss terms. How much cheese and radiation you want.
No prey, no pay.
If there is the capital, we should definitely go for it. But they're getting backdoored by the chaos and getting destroyed by the two shitty armies.
Yes. Navigating.
Avast. Course plotted.
Louder.
Yeah, we have a shit wizard, this Berg Black character. Talisman preservation. Yeah, the puzzles are not worth doing, guys. And 3 minutes turn into 20 minutes and get shit, it's totally not worth it. And these guys are so underwhelming with the amount of options. Probably best to put that on
My mind
Arno.
rages.
Look at this variety of followers, guys. This faction, man. So polished. Do we want ship necromancer number 1, 2, 3 or 4? And only the half of this follower works on the hero, because this is not a lord, so the other half doesn't work at all. Damn, this variety, man. At least you know, we didn't pay this much, you know, how much we paid for the beastman.
Serve for eternity. I am listening.
Are either very brave or very foolish.
I've seen the new master, Devi.
Fine. I suppose.
This diplomacy will break if I don't give him money. He currently wants to kill everybody. And I want to get alliance with him.
I approve.
So you can be one of them Pegas and just, you know, forget about it, and then... Shit! My friend Malak declared war on me. Yeah, he was your friend 10 turns ago, now he wants to kill you. Or you can give money and try to influence the relationship so you can actually trade agreement and alliance.
Very well. I accept.
Don't be just greedy putting money into economy and armies. Sometimes consider spending all the money you can for diplomacy as well to get an easy campaign. Our last Clan Pestilence campaign is a prime example, where we allied Gorok and then later backstabbed him, as we couldn't do shit in the beginning to his army.
Admiral of the fleet.
Squeakbeard. What does this even mean, Squeakbeard? Does it mean is the mushrooms are growing instead of hair on his beard? Man, if Chaos destroys this province, we're taking it.
Undead riders. Setting sail. By your will. Pestilence comes.
I am Malekith, Lord of the Weakling.
She appreciates gifts we give into Malekith. 9, she does. Doesn't like her dealings with the Clan Scryer.
Oh, choose your words carefully. I most fine.
Do not presume my patience.
If she breaks non aggression, it's pretty bad.
All the same. Naturally.
Yes, Selena.
Doomed to serve.
Master of cruelty.
Who's gonna win? 2 armies of Dreadspears or army of Lizardmen? Find out on the next episode of whatever this is.
My madness is not weak, eh?
It looks like it's actually ruining. We do have the capital.
I am the Pirate King.
Luther Argon.
I hunger. Voyaging. Duel to the death.
There was a CPR stream, yes. Yes, I did.
Wave treading.
Had an alarm set, so I don't miss it. I can see streams be that fun. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater. Yeah, that's the Skellige changes. Looks like they want Skellige back on top. Yeah, huh? We don't need to betray Clan Pestilence, but we're not gonna help them against Chaos. Which means as the Chaos takes their lands, we're gonna take it for ourselves. I mean, as the Chaos destroys their lands, we're gonna take it for ourselves. Did we set any goals for this campaign? Yet for this campaign, the goal is not to crush.
You stand before the supreme ruler of Nagara. I refuse.
Refuse. The gifts you give to the factions take some turns to kick in the ratings, the relations.
Found the
It's not
way.
instant, but they do start deteriorating immediately next turn. Where the hell this guy's going? Have any friends? Friends. We have a couple of one-walled settlements, so we should not really be attacking them.
Aligned.
Is it 2 armies or 3 armies? It does look like only 2.
Warboss, innit?
Screw it. Screw it. There's nothing to do for this guy right now.
Darkness comes. Avast and draw your blades.
Oh nice, you can give Siren some onto large.
Bring.
Armor of the Deep. You're telling me you have armor from the deep, and instead of giving resistance to fire, it actually gives weakness to fire. It's not bad for the Morgul, as long as you have fire attacks.
You say something, and I'll look.
So only second armor this campaign. This one is glitched for some reason. This is the list of armor. You can see armor of the deep, you can see glittering scales. But this one is not shown on the list. Some of these items are not shown on the list. Looks like the other one is not shown on the list either. Huh. We see all three now. It's a very interesting bug. Looks like they didn't put them on the list when they're equipped. Like just half-assed. Whoever created these new things did not make them work as the old things. So definitely there are two teams working on Warhammer 2. The team that know what they're doing, and the team that is trying to imitate the team that they know what they're doing, but they don't know what they're doing. They're just half-assing things.
Wave treading. And toil. Sail away.
White. Sleep is for the living.
We need to push money on Malekith until he says yes.
Your words have great power. I approve.
Marconis, get good. Get good. You suck. I mean, it could be worse. You could suck hard like the vampires right now. Or maybe you have that version of the game that where they don't suck hard, when they just suck good. Remember the exclamation started city there.
I'll order it. Time for blood. Dead ocean.
We need to stay here on the tier 3. It's pretty bad public order.
Yes. Swiftly now.
One more rebellion.
Pistols ready.
I'm not helping our allies defend this territory, so the chaos will probably destroy them. We have an army of
Pray, no pay.
immune to magic, physical damage. Half of the magic attackers. So they have, you know, the wannabes of the same style, no magic attacks.
Admiral of the fleet.
Let's see what they do.
Looping.
This is actually just a nice experience there. We're gonna have to go for Bahok so we finish off the Rogue Army before they get 2 Doomsticks on us. Because sometimes when they get to war with the player, they get 2 Doomsticks out of nowhere.
Speak up. As you were. Keep up now. Breakneck speed.
It's destroyed by Beastmen, so it's been ignored.
Defender of the Wish.
Sail away.
Who seeks the counsel of the Witch King?
Solkaners ask, Elich, can you suggest some good mods conditions for a more challenging, engaging Tomb King's campaign? I love their structure, but their inevitability is pretty certain in my opinion. Well, I'm not the person to ask for mods, cue a Spanish guy. But conditions, you can definitely put some conditions. Try playing Tomb Kings without range. It'll be a totally different game.
Need swords.
Also, you can also limit yourself by using only Lord of Hekara with just range. No range.
Time to go. I am Malekith, Lord. No! I suppose. I accept.
Oh, he doesn't like drowned, so I guess we have to, this is it. We break this with drowned, and like I said, she's gonna go with War of Dark Elves, and it's obvious here. So we can cancel it with her, and we make the Dark Elves allow us.
Approach the Madame Captain.
We need to wait for a few turns
do
for that.
you-
But this is our gate to ally with the #1 faction. Make sure that the people they don't like, we don't like them either, and then we hold hands in Kumbaya. I'll bully everybody else. Diplomacy 101. Gonna show the stats of the veteran depth guard. There it is. 6540 health. They're actually missing one rank, so they're missing a little bit of leadership, attack, and defense. In this arm, they have extra leadership. For heavy infantry, 36 speed is pretty good. They have 67 attack plus frenzy 8. 54 defense is pretty good for this type of unit. Get another 15% weapon damage up to 77 weapon strength, which 55 plus 15%, so get another 7 weapon strength, and they have a pretty good strong charge as well. In this army have high magic resist, but they also have 15 miss resist. The strongest version though is with Burg Black though, if you wanna have ultimate melee killing machine. With Burg Black they're stronger than Chosen, as long as you give them magic. They don't have as much toughness as the Chosen, but their offense is way higher. And if you add the Vampire Magic on top of it, they're then tougher as well.
Where to?
Stop pushing it.
But then you can, you know, argue that, you know, Chosen with magic are also good, but you can compare Chaos and Vampires in magic. Vampire casts magic like, you know, Chosen, you know, pretty much part of their stats. Vampire is just use magic just to make everything work, while the Chaos uses just magic as a secondary thing. Their magic is far behind the Vampire magic. Not only that, but their magic also is not sustainable as the Vampire magic, which can be spammable. So magic is Chaos. Chaos sucks at magic. Vampires rule. Makes the Depth Guard stronger than Chosen.
Ahoy! About time.
This is not saying much. They're both melee units, and melee units are behind everything.
Get it done. The dead. For blood by no power. The seas are my domain.
The fact you can heal Depth Guard, you can heal Chosen, makes that guy better. That's how strong is healing for melee. Simple as that.
Your orders. Astride the waves.
Your demise is certain.
This one is from Southlands.
I think
Back to your ranks. Crazy. Not stupid. My ocean.
The ship's carpenter. We'll still build a ship building with ship's carpenter. It's much cheaper. Save a lot of money in the long term. It gives us access to additional army. Then we just build buildings when we get better loot.
Where's the lush? Astride the waves.
The only problem is that you have to replay battles when you use vampire magic. We're talking about you, so that never happens. That's just outrageous and bullshit.
Oh my god.
Hey
You
Hans,
seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Break.
has 3 battles against this trash faction. Looks like they raised the whole province there. They could end the clan pestilence, which would be quite nice. These guys are down to 3 minor settlements, so they have no access to tier 4 anymore.
Archon rolls. The stronger, the better.
Probably get that anyways. The other one can wait.
I am king of the Druki. You forget yourself.
Quick.
Doesn't like a Nagarand.
Tinker, tinker.
I'm thinking we can place both there.
I need an order. Pirate, do not tarnish me with that.
Bigger warp forges.
It's gonna be quite busy here.
What?
Quite busy.
Iketklar. What will Skaven?
Probably gonna declare war on us after this. It's totally declaration of war. But I'm expecting to be busy in Bretonia and the Old World. Is it warring Wood Elves and Empire and one of the dwarf factions? It does like Malekith. Malekith confederates this
Malekith.
and allies clan Rictus. The whole west side is his. All of this. He can just invade here. He already started invading it, but not full force.
Choose your words carefully. I most very well. Fine.
The only way, or reason we need money right now is to build buildings, but we need. We can get only income. We can't get any more arms anytime soon. So might as well just stabilize diplomacy, free the north. This army can still drop 1,000 upkeep cost.
Blood kiss of the seas.
We need money. They totally destroy this province. This province is huge for us. But they can go deep into the jungle, destroy the rest of the Skaven here. The Skaven just need to send one army down here. They can kill all this chaos. They do have another mine settlement here. Should just go for that probably.
Get going.
They threaten my city. I guess we'll fight.
Beyond your comprehension.
Nice attrition. We didn't see them. No attrition.
Blood. Course plotted. No. Wave treading. Voyaging.
And death.
S6. You see Dark Elves dominant in the beginning, but then get eventually stoned by the High Elves. If not by that time, then the Empire also helps attack them. But it's like 1 in 10 times they do just destroy the High Elves. Just like 1 in 10, 1 in 9 times. So they did have an army already go south.
The dead do not tire.
Trespassing here will make Dark Elves happy.
You're overruled.
The galleon awaits. No prey, no pay. Plotting a course. Waylaying.
On deck.
The moment those armies arrive, the kids will just get destroyed.
Voyaging.
There wasn't that rogue army there, we would have probably went for the province.
Course plotted.
That recoil. Place the eggs there.
Why did the Drowned ignore this settlement? It makes no sense. It's bad code.
I am Malekith, Lord of the... I refuse. Oath to which King of Nagarond will hear your words. I approve.
Yeah, the mother of the Druki will.
Where next? No deals. You may...
Aranessa salt spite. My anger rises like the tide.
Let's be stable after the next rebellion.
All above board, follow, shipmates.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Gonna be wasting time here.
Admiral,
Waste time here, just go south.
here, sir.
This is some real estate here. We're gonna be rebellious as well, so it's nice to. Famous Nameless. Need more income. I'm gonna attack this and maybe this. I know how the Emperor is doing. What I've seen, they do pretty well. We don't see them in diplomacy though. But I see on the campaign map, they do have a lot of territories. Backland.
Avast and
It's good that the clan peasants actually taking attrition moving around. I want to see them dead. This is a gift from Chaos.
blood and plunder. Seaborn death.
This is not enough to cause rebellion here.
Yes? Get moving.
Never. You may speak your words, but they will chain you down.
I dare.
I have a great many things to see to, so be quick.
She might get confederated, but there's
Immediately.
much less money than Malekith.
Such
It goes
delight.
both ways.
Morathi will hear your insignificant plight. For Cain.
The sea knows my fate.
Let the Chaos just keep destroying this. The Plum Pestilence can't really access armies that much anymore.
I'll have your soul. Many.
They're becoming kinda useless.
How can Clan Pestilence serve you?
The sea's on my domain.
Master Assassin.
I do have a couple of settlements left. They're not becoming kinda useless.
Sea dog.
we get a battle there.
Hunger for blood. Astride the waves.
What the hell?
Or be
Oh
killed.
my god. Have you seen that
Wave
shit?
treading.
Holy shit.
Thank you, Teddy. Can't ally with Tyrion as Marat, it's almost impossible.
Load up the powder.
What happened to those spiders that come against a couple of times during the campaign? Even if you give a lot of money to Tyrion before the war starts, for him to like you, there is always a minor chance he'll get invited to war against you. So while you're trying to do it, you know, it's roulette if you're gonna get it or not. Oh, nice. Just on time. This is actually a very some event.
Fleet captain, report. Your will. I second this.
Like the same one. The same one.
I have no equal. Swashbuckler.
Undead raiders. Heave ho! Avast!
Nice. Just the money we needed. What's this? Oh, that's actually close. Closer. Go for battle skill for the veterans. Now we do have these guys veterans. Get more experience how to resolve in other units.
Ours is the sea.
Minions gunnery mob. Roaring Prometheans. I think it's still double dip on magic resist, so they can get ward save. 4% ward save.
Curse my crowded psyche.
Test me at your peril.
Amass power. Undead
Fortune.
power. I hear
They have one more
voices.
settlement there. Well, the relations with Skaven deteriorate, we should go take it down.
Breakneck speed.
Got the battle skills now. You could also get a Rotten Death, right? Like the from Leviathan's actually tanky.
They could go either. My mind. Make these.
Currently just have one settlement, no armies.
Admiral of the fleet. Fly the flag!
This one on TN3, so get extra public order. want this to rebel. We're gonna be doing other things here.
Yeah.
Finish off the Clan Pestilence because it's Skaven is the Clan Pestilence because the Chaos has crippled them, and take the rest of the jungle. I guess it's turned into a jungle occupation.
Course plotted.
Bloodshed becomes me.
I am king of the Juki, leader of them. I accept. Weakling.
Your time with me is precious, so make known your request. I shall not.
I shall not.
How wicked. Immediately.
Who seeks the counsel of the Witch King? I suppose. Very well. Fine.
Make Malekith their primary ally. Wow, Sylvania is still kicking. Old Bones McDonald's.
Bones on deck.
This is money, Oh, nice, they lost another settlement here. How is Clan Pestilence looking right now? 16 with 3 settlements. We could target their settlements and the rest of their armies will just crumble. But we need to wait 8 turns.
I am Malekith, Lord of the Forget yourself.
Forget yourself.
Morathi will hear your
Malekith.
It's too powerful to get diplomacy with. At least we can keep him on green.
Words have great power. Swords meet swords.
We'll eliminate the rogue army there first.
Deckhands, forward!
As we trespass against this faction, we also get points.
The sea knows my fate. Sails up!
On deck! Onwards!
Seas are my domain.
Hey, Kong. We can attack Clan Pestilence in 8 turns. So we take that down and then this down. Then attack them in the jungle. Probably to sell them at the same time, ideally.
Rajon.
Then we can just farm chaos with Shit Wizard until whatever. Shit Wizard can stop a lot of chaos himself.
Sail away.
Clan Morris could declare war on us and then cause trouble on from the east side. Clan Skyl will probably declare war the moment they are not getting stomped by any factions in our world. That's crazy, crazy to get these events up. Cray.
Admiral of the fleet.
These are our spare lords. I'm recurring them so I can assign an office. We're not gonna be using them for a while. These offices should be taken at all times, especially these two.
Madness is not weakness. Come now.
I'm going to destroy the rogue army and then we can attack Drowned in the Clan Pestilence. Does look like they're gonna slowly start taking this.
Duel to the death. At once, Admiral. My skills increase. Buccaneer of the dead.
Master assassin. No prey, no pay. Ahoy. Get moving. I thirst. Setting sail.
Test. Voyaging.
Let's see.
King
There's
of the
Celostra.
Key. Leader, no.
There's Celostra. Sounds like Clan Skryre, huh?
I await.
Soon.
You have no right to speak.
I rule. Kneel before Cetra. Only then may I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, enter and speak.
Clan Skryre!
Setting out. Raise the crest standards.
My ocean.
It's funny how, you know, there's factions like Greenskins existing, and you can totally ignore this on the Vampire Coast. Funny. I think they're retaking the marks of the old ones. Now they're taking the Mangrove Coast. Don't want them to retake the capital though.
Yes? Deckhands, forward!
Will actually anyone complain about this? Nobody currently.
Oh, I am Malekith. You dare.
Still managing to recruit units.
Mistake.
Ulster the Gallia.
This is the last settlement and we can focus on Clan Pestilence.
Get going, scum.
Chaos is moving in this area. I don't think they've destroyed this one yet, they haven't.
Undead raiders. Navigating.
I wanna make sure they stay in the area with Pestilence
Lash.
for now.
Wave treading.
Going for Nagrand with this captain.
Powder.
There's a bug. Sometimes it's more than one turn there, and it was used last turn. They haven't fixed this since the faction got released. So if you forget about him after ding, he might get stuck like that for some time. Until you click him again. Chaos kill all the Pestilence? No, but almost all of them. Pestilence brought their armies back south. Since they lost most of the regions, I stopped diplomacy with them. And gonna declare war. I still feel like we should take down the Drowned last year before we attack Pestilence. Pestilence could destroy one of our armies in the south because they can surprise us, but they will not have chance against the main army.
My skills.
Doomed to serve. This.
If you wish.
Blood kiss of the gods. Overland. By your will.
Could harass Drowned now for points of Malekith without paying him money. Yeah, it was good to get us trees with Drowned.
Morath, I speak for the Druki. What?
Speak. I am Malekith, Lord of the Weakling.
Weaklings.
Admiral of the fleet.
Can't let this Skaven take Oixel. Looks like they've retaken Subatun. Almost looks like it.
Kill or be killed. Just say so.
They're just taking it. So they ignored Oixel for some reason.
By hook or sword.
Darkness comes.
We should definitely get ready to take Oixel this Skaven takes it. We don't want to get tier 4 plus units anymore. That Carpenter is with the main army, I think. Oh, yeah.
Get another 30% campaign range. Let's end the rogue army.
As you were.
It's a little bit risky to auto-resolve this one. We'll fight this one, but I'm gonna get drink first in a few minutes.
Let in, you dregs.
89 speed on the handguns, deck droppers. We have against Pegasus Knights at 105. Better be careful those guys don't get pinned in the air. I guess we can use the terror guys and slowly kill them.
Quickly now!
We have no infantry, so they can't manage the towers.
Storm them! Ready!
Finally! I'll allow it!
We can take a lot of damage here. We'll use bombardment from the air. Bombardment does a lot of damage from cavalry direct hits. We'll do okay here. Oh, the deck that can start shooting already. We have a 20 ward save, but I have 63 mil defense. Guns can start firing here. Maybe it's too high. I just can't fire over the road. So we can shoot him with these ones.
Fleet captain!
More attack.
From the maelstrom!
Oh, we're getting these shots here, nice. What else did I get for Harkon? For the depth guard, for gunners, and for the Leviathans.
Fleet captain!
The rampage could actually be detrimental there.
Great ship!
Luther
Also the polearms, they're very strong against the cavalry. Those are the elite chosen tier against cavalry.
Fleet captain!
Their time is up!
Fleet captain!
Covering ground! Who's next?
Nobody far.
We don't want to land with Terrorgeist, there's knights down there.
Let it begin! On my way!
Power is dead!
Certainly!
I could have at least climbed my walls with gunners. Well, the Pegasus were alive until up this moment, so it's not worth it. We could do now, but we don't care. We'll get the Depth Guard close to rank 9.
On my word!
Let it begin!
Into position! Luther Haka! Allez!
Captain to you! Vampire captain! On deck!
The blood? Charge! Go!
Have it!
For blood!
Captain!
And
Giant!
Until them! We hear you!
Orders! We obey! Spill their blood!
The gas raw!
Yes!
Ashwell blood!
Fleet captain! Sea dead raw!
Attack! I go!
The blood of death! Of death! Surely!
I'll drink soon!
she'll drink soon, yes.
Orders? Yes!
The Depth Guard not only look at the bug, man. God damn it. 19 melee attack. We bugged our own unit with one handheld Dance Macabre. So they got experience leveled up while having the buff. So instead of buff just moving, it actually turned into a debuff. So instead of having a 6-9 melee attack, they dropped to 19.
Ready to murder!
Fleet captain! From the maelstrom!
Blood on the sand!
They lost Frenzy as well.
Show us! We act! Aye! Holding action! We move!
The Depth Guard polearms are even deadlier than the Chosen Halberdiers. Especially because you have easy access to buff, which is so cheap. When it works, of course. 24 melee attack when it works. Before it turns to a debuff. They have access to 20% weapon strength. So it's really huge with 30 anti-large. The gaining ranks during battle was always bugged, but it's usually in your favor. But since it mutated into bugging abilities and spells, it became broken.
Turn it all to rubble.
Rubble! Oh, nice. Took only 4 days to get a second follower for this faction. It's a useless follower. You all decapped. Look at this, man. One faction ignores replenishment followers and replenishment technologies, while other faction just cries for not having any replenishment.
The stronger,
Here, the Spanish
the
guy.
better. I reserve my mind.
I prefer the city or the boonies. I don't care where I live as long as I have a stable connection to the internet. Or I care, just upload me to a satellite and so I don't have to do anything else. This one is pretty good for the melee, for the anti-infantry dead guard. Use this thing here, and the dead guard with the lead unit.
On deck. Sail away.
Let's get some more money from Nagarund. There's money building missing here.
Admiral of the fleet.
These guys are somewhere around. They'll be targeting, they'll try to take that capital back. 6 elements.
Pestilent aura.
1. So they've taken all the 2 here.
Your Lastrian stronghold shall never be safe until I find.
Oh, Nagaron just went to war with the Empire. Oh, they're just taking Oixel, that's not good. You can't let them get that to tier 4 again. Like, the Chaos never was here, look at this. Like, they never were here. Destroy everything and still lose. Destroy everything and still lose. That's pretty much Chaos in one sentence in this game.
The sea knows my fate. Sails up! Master Assassin!
Yes. What brings you before the Lord of the Black? Weakling!
Yeah, your time with me is precious. So I think not.
We have to wait a few more turns before it's high, so it's not high treachery anymore.
Most astute.
March, you dead girls!
Should have killed this one and pop lessons before they do anything about this.
I have witnessed the current.
Good turn, so we can start by attacking this full garrison though. This and then south into Pestilence first, and then come back north.
Next speed.
Avoid Awaken Mauling.
Admiral of the
I'm gonna avoid Awaken Mauling for sure.
Ride the waves. Captain, reporting. once, Admiral.
Jorkin lieber Bubonicus. Clan pestilence is all.
Your orders.
Very wide.
What do we have here? Nothing really.
Mine that we call this glow.
This is immortal. We have currently event for this. Lose the penalty because of lack of corruption, get the money back. This is gonna be another 2 turns though. Nah, we don't want this to build up. They have a settlement. Oh, the Chaos actually went and destroyed this. Interesting. So that's why they'll Skaven have taken the rest of the settlements back. Like nothing happened. When can we go to war with these guys?
You
4 turns. I'm gonna have to go to war with the Red Horn tribe at the same time, which they're gonna target our weakest settlements, so it's gonna be some whack-a-moling. At least we're gonna remove them from this area and then we actually can focus on chaos. I need to do treachery for a few turns, but it'll recover.
All above board.
It's just gonna be temporary, I guess.
But you are either very blue, forget yourself.
Gifts, so we're going against this. Let's see if he wants like this.
I refuse.
I'm gonna be adding fuel.
No.
Round.
You dare.
One Reichland, I think.
I suppose.
Small treachery there, but we got a trade agreement.
Mora, yes. What do you bring before? I shall not.
We'll get a lot of points by fighting drowned, so it's fine. We have to tackle on pestilence as well before they spam again.
Think to threaten Skrulk. My plague monks are hungry.
It's actually a bigger treachery. But it had to be done.
Murder them.
At least we got good relations with the Dark Elves while the rebuild rating recovers. Army on the left, army on the right, 50-50.
A mass murder
We had to declare war on Clan Pestilence because they already are rebuilding from the chaos like nothing happened. They're gonna become useless again. So we're taking them down before they build up again. counter will just destroy in the north and go south, so we just take all of it in the south together.
Let it begin! From souls! Time decided! Immediately!
Take this!
Just wonder how many guns are facing this. It looks like too many. Dead rockers can easily get killed against a faction like this.
Fleet captain! Move!
Guys are useless in this battle.
Orders!
Let's use some abilities here. Nice how I went through the invisible wall there.
End them!
Gathering armor!
Them that are just destroying here.
Naval assault! Orders! Consider it done! Onslaught!
Door is blocked. Of course it is.
My cutlass thirsts!
Bombers. What? That bomb got deleted that fast?
Advancing!
They didn't even want to fight, they just fled.
Charge! Spill their blood! Blood rules! Let it begin!
Agreed! See dead rock!
Annoying. Chaos right now. I see you having fun, Seralty.
I want devastation. I need a moment.
We don't have the money to build this up, and it's not really relevant to us. I just want to clear them here.
Of the fleet.
Fleet captain reporting.
Admiral of the fleet. Brave.
Look at the damage. What the hell?
Don't mind us. Rule the waves.
It's funny.
Yes? Where to? About time.
By hook or sword, they'll fall. We come for your treasure. Filthy rat scum.
Filthy rat scum. Check the new Friel Cybertronian Lord. Yeah, we did. We did. So who do we have on veterancy? We have lobsters on veterancy. Give them a weapon strength attack and magic resistance first. Still double dip, nice. I might just go for the vulnerable settlements, they're not gonna challenge us here at all. They do have some military here, they could, if they have enough magic attackers, they could do serious damage to that army.
Bring decay.
Admiral of the fleet. The seas are mine. Now, avast and draw your blade.
It's a pretty nice battlefield.
Blood dispel! Storm them! Gunners! Enemies!
I'm gonna have to go on the side there, but they'll turn their archers. Not having artillery hill makes this battlefield feels bad, man.
Immediately! On my way!
Pandex.
They shall
We still have better harassment options here.
Get going.
Is there any reason for raising the cities in the north so we don't create a vacuum mall? Because they have to clear the south as well. Once we control the south, we go back north. It's inconvenient, but what can you do? We don't have the money to build the boat at the same time right now. Because we're fighting 3 factions at the same time.
At your service!
The useless Skaven lost settlements to Chaos, and the Chaos then moved out, and they're just moving back in. So if they're not gonna deal with the Chaos and they can hold the settlement, it's pointless to even stay in the south. That's why we attacked them. And still, the Chaos, you know, let them just rebuild everything like nothing happened. So we went to war with the Clan Pestilence.
Fleet Admiral! Good sense!
Somehow they are actually getting accurate shots to the trees while we can hit shit.
Fleet Captain!
Boarding action!
Pyramid versus Depth Guard, have fun.
Stark!
Gunners! Getter!
I think he's gonna be annoying in the back.
Show us! Agreed!
Eager to kill! Gunners!
War! Nothing! Show us!
Fleet Admiral!
Also rank 7 Dragon Princess.
Slay the enemy! Go! Thine will be done!
I really wanna hit that range here, they wanna fight this.
Move there!
With haste! Curse on you!
On the way! Enemies, quail!
Fleet Captain!
Ours indeed! Gunners!
The plan?
Since we got a missile resistance, these guys are way more durable.
I am your master.
Lauter is also, we don't want to take a random damage.
Have no equal!
Ridiculous.
Rebels here, beautiful.
Attack. Brave.
Take more damage in auto result than in the first battle. Jesus Christ.
You will obey. Let us
Oh my god.
follow.
So if I auto result here, this is all dead now.
Fight. Time for battle.
Yeah, we better fight the rebels. Deus wants us to fight these battles. They're very important. The best thing is we had superior range. We outranged them and we had more devastating range. And that was a zero casualty battle pretty much. And we're taking that much damage. Absolute garbage brain damage levels of design and decision. Whatever the fuck they have in their heads this day when they balance it like this.
Orders, Fleet Master!
Apparently superior range, you know, take serious casualty from shitty range in auto resolve. This is 24 range, not 245.
The plan?
Die!
Let it begin! Hunt!
Just in case there is some menace below here.
Fleet Admiral!
How is this guy didn't get a single shot there? Those ninja strafing now.
Off deck! We
Damn ninja strafing.
Fleet Captain! Van Helsing! From the Maelstrom!
The Ramirez came. Those will to fight already. Just a ghost ship, no big deal.
Right!
The arbitrator Skaven, yes, I couldn't stand the useless shits, so they deserve to die.
show us!
Let it begin!
This army could get surprised. When you go to war like this, when you don't know where their armies are positioned, you're bound to get surprised once at least. I tried various things in the last Member Counts campaign.
Round out this
No
man.
corpses or corpses is still crushed. We just watched on the stream, by the way, Shit Wizard, that I casted Raise Dead, which triggered the Curse of Undead, which was caused one of the crashes with Manfred. So it's not just Invocation, the Curse of Undead crashes the game as well. It might be just Curse of the Undead, but the Restless Dead for the Tomb Kings don't crash the game.
Admiral of the fleet.
Hopefully we have smooth finish against Krog. We would hate it to have to rebuild this army. They can definitely jump us with a lot of shit here. We'll take our chances.
Course plotted. Wave treading.
Now these areas don't even have any garrisons, so they can just beeline for this instead of defending their territories.
Salty blood will send a message.
So that'll give us the bank. 5,000. So 11,000 to build that. Which we don't have, right? This is more important. Lincoln will jump again. Hey Toby, thanks for the raid. So I expect a big attack here. Unless they're already out of range. Or going for that. It's a chaos army in this area. Taking a stupid amount of damage and out result, so it might be detrimental. We'll have a better build ready for at least 12 to 16 turns. Okay, this is good. We got him with the pens down. This game is life. That was the perfect time to strike. That's why I taken the treachery penalty. Not often take such treachery penalty.
About time. Get it done.
There was an ambush here as well. There was a 5th army. Well played. So I'm starting to surprise the Reds, and they surprise me still. They need a lot of magic attackers to harm this army, but we'll see. Shit Wizard, how do you stay on that crab? How do you not lose balance in the fall? Tell me your secret. What the hell? Why did the battle didn't start and it just crashed? That's a new one. You guys notice how long it was taking? God damn, won't this game just work? It was definitely taking a long time for battle to start. This is the first time I've seen the ambush battle taking so long, such a long time to start. Makes you wonder what happened. Looks like this is might be new. Who knows what is connected? I've never seen a crash like this before. Maybe those performance mumbo jumbo they mentioned has something to do with it. It was definitely taking too long to start.
Avast and draw your blades.
Shit wizard fell off a crab, that's why it crashed. Oh man, come on, start a battle. Click, 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 let's go. Why the fuck the battle doesn't want to start? What the fuck is this shit? New bugs? There's 5 Skaven armies there. So who knows what happened there? It's that Alt F4 Poltergeist. I'm not out of the zone there, fuck that shit. They're just stupid. Maybe it's my graphic settings that's causing issues. Maybe I need a new computer, guys. I don't want to get a new computer before Warhammer 3 though. This is the first time we see such a huge delay between the attack. Try auto-resolving it. It's just we lose the auto-resolve. We lose our second best army. There are 5 shit Skaven armies there. We lose if we press this button. We just lose.
Fight.
And they can't defeat us here. We have resistances. Why this fucker had to ambush us? This is definitely a defeat if we click out to resolve. Oh, man, I had a little bit enjoyment of this campaign, little bit, and just the game just wants to crash that as well.
Avast and draw your blades.
We're so close to short campaign victory as well.
Bring war and infamy.
I'm getting this really bad headache. It's like a really bad headache. I'm all hot as well in my face as well. Oh, it's like I did need some medicine. Start the battle, rats! Start the fucking battle, rats! Escape doesn't do anything. It's fucking escape! I don't know how to play this game! Oh, something is happening! Fucking hell! What the fuck is this shit? Again. Fuck this. Fuck this. I'm gonna go get some air, some anti-headache shit, get a drink, and I'll be back with extra later.